you miss any of them. Right, so we are checking Equinox 80 out. He has 287 platinums. He's played 377 games, completed 227 of them. And he's got an 82.51% completion rate, which is almost double mine. He's got 3,000 unearned trophies. I've got 12. So this might be a long one. Right, so where to start? So we've got a Plague Tale Innocent. Nice. Again, this is one of the games that like passed me by just from lack of just being stuck in Call of Duty playing that. I didn't even realize it had a sequel. Looks like the sequel's a little bit harder. Takes 2 playthroughs. I'm always put off on multiple playthroughs unless it's short. But okay, so we've got a short hike, so I've not seen that. So as you know with these videos, if I don't know what the game is, I check it out on YouTube. So short hike, it always seems to be some of these games when I search them up. Oh, I've seen this. I didn't realize that's what this was called. I can't remember. I've seen it like a few streamers playing it. I did not know that's what this game was called. Right, okay. So, where's my notepad? And obviously, if it's a game I like the look of, we throw it on my list for games. So, short hike. Trading Diamond, Fire, Cocoa, and Mango for 2 base garments or offer. Okay. That was a TikTok comment. Okay. Strange. Right. A Way Out again. Another one I've seen. It was on the last video. It's a 2-player court game. I've never really had anyone to play like story-related games with. So I always avoided this. What was it? Split Fiction. It Takes Two. Just because I know that they're meant to be experienced a lot better. It's a better game if you play it as a 2-player experience. Adam's Veg Origins, that is, if I remember rightly, a poor man's Uncharted. 3 hours, 1 out of 10. That's on the list. Yeah, I've heard. Don't get me wrong, I've seen the stuff, and it looks like a brilliant game. Yo, Greybush, thank you for the sub. I know you mentioned it before, but it's just come through on the feed. Yeah, it's one that I really like the look of. It's just, like I say, as soon as it's announced that it's one of those 2-player co-op games, I always play games on my own, really, so it's just one that I need to experience. I do need to get it done at some point this year. With it only being a 7-hour platinum, I might go in me 30 platinums in 30 days, which we're doing in August this time. So it's already on the list. It just needs to be done. Aliens Colonial Marines. If everyone remembers this was like one of the big games that started the whole trend of actually doing trailers properly, because it actually advertised the game as being a really good game experience, and it turned out to be hella trash. Hella trash. Yo, Slack, what's good? Welcome in. Aliens Fireteam Elite, an 8 out of 10, over 100 hours, 4 playthroughs. God damn. Alien Fireteam Elite. Sure it'll find it. There it is, yeah. Is guessing this is just like a horde wave-based shooter. You did like Colonial Marines. Don't get me wrong. Yo, Breezy, what's good? Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking it. I never played it, so I can't say it was good, bad, indifferent. I couldn't really give a comment. I just know that from reviews, news articles, YouTube videos, it was like a massive bait and switch. Assassin's Creed 2, nice on the PS3 and the PS4. I'm like 98% on the PS3. I just haven't got it in me to go back and play up to Rome, so I can do because the 2 trophies I'm missing are the sweep 6 people with the long spike, and then 10 kills without getting hit, which you need to do outside. Is it Rome or Venice or wherever? There's like a church castle type thing with like people wandering around. So I just haven't got it in me to play up to that point. Assassin's Creed Liberation, nice. I'm playing. We're doing Assassin's Creed 3 at the minute. So Liberation will probably be next after that. I didn't even realize thought I was going to have to buy it, but thankfully the remastered edition of Assassin's Creed 3 comes with Liberation already, so plus. Mirage, brilliant. That was the first Assassin's Creed Platinum I got, which is a bit backhanded. I was planning on doing all of the Assassin's Creed in order, but I fell out of playing of them. But I gave Mirage a go. Yo, Vizzy, is it Vizzy? Welcome in. But I thought I'll give Assassin's Creed Mirage a go and absolutely loved it. It actually sparked me wanting to play Assassin's Creed games again. So I will praise it for that. But it then flopped with Shadows. Well, not flopped, but it just went the other way. So it was kind of like they were planning on going one way with Mirage and then went a complete other way with Shadows. It was weird. Origins, played about half of that. Brilliant, love it. Randy Pitchford funneled the money meant for Colonial Marines into Borderlands and gave it an incompetent developer to finish it. Really? I knew it was Randy Pitchford. I didn't know that's what he did with it though. Damn. Creed Syndicate, that out of all of the Assassin's Creeds that we're working through, I'm kind of looking forward to Syndicate because I literally played it for about an hour and I don't know why I stopped, but like, it's London, it's Victorian, it's like kind of an era that I like. Like, I love watching the old Sherlock Holmes films. I love the Victorian style time period really appealed to me. So I don't know why I never gave it more love back then, but maybe there was something that completely threw me off, and we'll try when I'm playing it again. Vizzy rhymes with fizzy, but I'm not too particular about it. Happy to finally catching a live stream. Let's go. Origins is good except for that one trophy, Old Habits. Let's have a look. Old Habits. Complete all locations. Okay, is that... I'm guessing that must be like... You need to do like every side quest, find every collectible, find out, like do everything in order to get the trophy, I'm guessing. Syndicate has 60 FPS PS5 patch recently. That's what I mean. So was Unity. Again, Unity was a game that I really liked. That sort of period. To be honest, I like all of the periods they do in Assassin's Creed. I just wish they would have kept the futuristic side of it up going with the story rather than you just play it, especially sort of like Black Flag through to Origins. You kind of just played this first person, nameless person. It just wasn't appealing to me. Astro's Playroom. I say this every video, so I'm going to say it again. If you've got a PS5 and you want to get trophies, you should have this platinum. It is one of the easiest platinums to get, and it's one of the most fun platinums to get. You can do it. It says 5 hours. You can probably do it in a little bit less. It's really chill, really good. Just do it. Attack of the Toy Tanks, 45 hours. Yes, Equinox. We love that. We love to see that. Batman Enemy Within, Batman Telltale series. So Batman Telltale series, one of my favorite Batman stories. It did something really well with doing a completely different enemy, like villain. Now, I'm not too versed on Batman. I know a lot about Batman, but not like a lot of comics. So I don't know whether the villain in that story is somewhere in a comic series. But I'd never seen that enemy before and thought it was new. Enemy Within, it's probably one of the worst Batman stories. The only real thing that I kind of liked was the fact you got to kind of turn Joker into Joker. You need new Lego Batman, hands down, so far, as of June, it is my game of the year. Bluey was my 100th platinum when we did the 30 platinums in 30 days. I did it kind of for the memes. It's a quick, easy one. Obviously, Peppa Pig is the most common one you see. Bluey, I think it's because Bluey you actually have to find collectibles in the game, whereas Peppa Pig, you just complete the story. Body count, okay. I can't remember. I remember that, but I don't. Body count, PS3. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played that. Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3, Borderlands the pre-sequel, no Borderlands 4. To be fair, the only one I've actually played properly is Borderlands 4. Just locked 2 playthroughs, 60 hours 45. I'm more of a 30-hour-ish, 40-hour, anything over 40 hours, and I'm like, no. Unless the game is epic, like Red Dead, The Witcher, anything like that. But, like, just for a normal standard game, just way too long. That's a good attitude sometimes. Yeah, don't be wrong. Like, everyone's taste is their own, but I'm bad for, like, reading into things and getting suckered in. Like, I just think that if I like the look of it, like John Wick, I imagine it looks amazing. So I'll be getting that. Wolverine again. There's obviously certain games from certain developers. I like the developers, so I will buy it. And if I know for a fact 100%, I'll buy it. I might look at some stuff, but sometimes it spoils it. Like you've got, like, I'm really looking forward to Black Flag Resync coming out, and I know that they've made a whole host of changes just from what people have said. But what's the point in watching it when you can experience it? I think sometimes that gets lost in gaming at the minute, is that there's so much footage online of people playing it and getting early access and doing certain things that your own enjoyment of it lacks. So I kind of try to stay. That's another reason why I'm trying to stay away. One Wolverine, if you click the link in the description, there is a link to my Discord channel. There is a channel in there that says Rate My Trophy. You can put that in there. One added thing, if anyone's listening, you don't have to. We are going through everything one by one, and we will get to them one by one. I am working through them. But if you want your name jumping up the list, then if you do become a member, that is one of the perks of becoming a member, is that your list will be the next video after, or the next review after you've become that member, just because at the minute all the members are caught up. So I've done all the members I already have. So any new members, it will literally be the next one. But you don't need to. That's just by the by. The link's in the description to the Discord. Click on Rate My Trophies, pop your PSN. It doesn't even have to be a PSN as well. It doesn't have to be PSNP. It can be True Trophies, any other trophy website. If you've got Xbox achievements and you want me to check the Xbox achievement profile out, throw that in there, then I will get to them. John Wick, it was just the CGI. It was just the CGI trailer. I just like the vibe that the trailer gave off. So I just like John Wick's like I enjoy it a lot. So you can't share your profile in there. You don't know why. It's just, all you have to do is just click do the link. All you have to do is just copy and paste your link. It shouldn't stop you. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so if you just go to Rate My Trophy list, like obviously go to your PSN profile. So all you have to do is, so this is mine, for example, you just copy. Oh, no, that's me TikTok. Copy it, and then you come into the Discord, paste it. That's all you have to do to become on the list. Right, let me delete that because I don't want to review my own profile. Can't wait for... Yeah, John Wick game looks really cool. Like I say, it's mainly just the vibe. Been a member since Feb, but I'm waiting until I get more trophies and proud. Exactly, if you don't want to, obviously, you don't have to. Obviously, you've said that a couple of times, so you don't have to. But just if you do, becoming a member does jump you up that list. Right, where were we? Borderlands. Bouncy Bullets. I'm guessing that's shovelware. I'm guessing, just from the look of it. Oh, no, it's more than shovel. Just a quick game. Okay, sweet. I'll put that on my list as well, just to check out. Patiently wait. Exactly, like, you don't need to become a member. I'm not sort of like shilling it that way. I'm just letting people know that one of the perks of becoming a member is that. But we are going through them one at a time, so it doesn't matter. Have you not thrown yours in, Snake? Burly Men at Sea, again, a game I see quite a lot, especially in the challenge videos. It says 12 playthroughs, but from what I know, it's like 20 minutes per playthrough, so it could be doable. Burnout Paradise Remastered. I was looking through my PS3 the other day, and mine says Burnout Remastered PSN Edition, so I don't know whether there's a different version of it, but I couldn't find it anywhere. Oh, nice. So we got Advanced Warfare, Ghosts, Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, Campaign Remastered 3, Remastered World at War. I'll always hold props up. Don't get me wrong, all Call of Duties are quite finicky and difficult platinums to get, but World at War, that veteran mode story is brutal. Absolutely brutal. So I've got Modern Warfare 2, the OG one. Again, if anyone's got that, you'll know the Spec Ops missions in that game are, yeah, grindy plats. Great grindy plats. If you're looking for a Call of Duty Platinum and you've never had a Call of Duty Platinum, Modern Warfare is definitely an easy one. Nearly every trophy is do something in a level. You don't have to you got to complete the story on Veteran, which is pretty easy for a Call of Duty. and then each level has just got a random thing you need to do. So it's pretty straightforward. I'd say it takes less than 10 hours. It just depends on how good you are at completing the veteran modes. Props to MW3, the Spec Ops. I know I think I've only got like 2 of the Spec Ops missions left to do. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, again, that Mile High Club just I keep putting it off because of that. Maybe we'll give it a go. We're doing a backlog video that's coming out, and I've still got about another 1 or 2 games I need to put into it, so that might be one of them. It was always the Jeep one for, yeah. Cars 3, Driven to Win, 15 hours, 2 out of 10, nice. Bowling balls, catching the bowling balls. That looks like a very straightforward. This, I don't know. I don't know whether it's been delisted or what. I've not been able to see it. Maybe I've typed it in wrong. But apparently it's like a Mario Kart with old people. It's cross between like Wacky Races, Mario Kart with old people. It's supposed to be a really, really fun game. Concept Destruction, they look like shovelware. Concrete Genie, brilliant game. I had a blast with it. If I remember rightly, though, there's a couple of awkward things with the controller. With it being a PS4, it's like a 6-axis thing, which a lot of the games, I'm trying to do Infamous Second Son, or I tried playing it the other day, and all the spray paint sections of that, it's just, you should be able to, games like that, you should be able to turn it off, and the fact that you can't just annoys me. I think that's why I stopped playing Second Son all those years ago. Control, again, a game series I've never played. Again, people say that I should. I know there's a sequel coming out, so maybe before the sequel comes out, we'll give that a go. Fatal Conspiracy, nice. I've got that there in the back on the list because I think I've got like 10 of the 28. So I need to do that for a backlog video. You love Control. Everyone I ever say that I haven't played it all say the same thing. It's a brilliant game. There's a lot of games that because I was like a Call of Duty Rebirth Island sweat for like 4 years trying to become a content creator. I just never had time to play games. I was just constantly playing Call of Duty. So I've missed a lot of games. So obviously, and it's hard going back and starting a game when there's multiple brilliant games coming out. Just don't have the time. Day of the Tentacle, nice. Days Gone, a game I love. I said this in a few videos that if this come on. I should love Days Gone. Post-apocalyptic zombie biker. Do you want to know the reason I don't like the game or can't get into the game, especially for the story? Is I don't like his motorbike. It's not a motorcycle gang person's bike. Now I know that's probably not the case, and it probably is, but I have like Sons of Anarchy style bikes in mind, and the bike in that just isn't. So it just, I don't know, I can't put my hand on it. Just puts me off completely. That's what I mean. The premise of the game, post-apocalyptic zombie, it really is or should be something I really enjoy, but for some reason the motorbike just takes me out the story. But maybe I need to give it a proper shot. DC League of Super Pets, Crypto and Ace, nice. I've seen that in a few challenge videos again because it's only a short platinum. Defense Grid, 3 out of 10, 25 hours. Let's have a look. I just need to, yeah, I was going to say, no, I'm on the wrong. Oh, that was it. Defense Grid. What was it called? Defense Grid 2. Crash Bandicoot games. They look, you'd think they'd be simple. You'd think they'd be like Spyros, where they're pretty straightforward, but for some reason, nope, Naughty Dog wanted to make you suffer. Now, here's a platinum that I don't see on many lists that really should. Deponia. But yeah, Deponia, it's a game I don't see on many people's lists. Now, if you like Escape from Monkey Island, or even way back on the PlayStation days with Discworld, it's like a point-and-click adventure game. It's really good. I don't see that very often. It's a trilogy of games as well, which I didn't realize until I was doing a bit of research for a TikTok, and it turns out that it's a trilogy. So I'm gonna have a look and maybe do the other ones, see how quick they are. Wow, Destiny. I think you can't play. Am I right? You can't play Destiny anymore. Like servers are down, the game doesn't start because I've got like 1% on Destiny, so that's never getting done. I want to do Deponia, but you can only get 3 of them now unless you want to play the arts out with physical copy with all 4 games. Really? You sure? Are you sure? I'm sure Deponia is on PlayStation Plus, maybe. You can buy it by itself. It's £9. I'd probably wait till it goes on sale because I think I picked mine up for £3 in like a summer sale or spring sale. Destiny's still active. All right, okay, cool. Discworld was so good when I was a kid. Detroit Become Human, again, a game I haven't played. Played Heavy Rain years ago, and I know it's by the same developers, creators, producers. I know it's one of them. But again, it was just a game that got missed. Yeah, I think I've not got the patience. I wouldn't have the patience for Destiny. Let's see. I think I've got that search bar is just not working. Lovely. Oh, I can try that, can't I? No, there we go. Yeah, I've got 4 out of 61 trophies. Dirt 4, Dirt 5 on both. Did you auto pop those, or were they done legit? Dirt Rally 2, nice. Donut County, again, if you're looking for a game that you can, I call them switch your brain off games, so you don't have to try anything, you don't have to do anything, you just play and get trophies. Donut County is the one. It's 3 hours, you basically get a hole, you move it around, swallow things up. The more you swallow up, the bigger the hole gets, till you suck up the whole map. It's brilliant. Yeah, it's such a great game. Drive Club, I know that's unobtainable now, but I know that you can still get a good chunk of them. You just can't get the platinum. So nice. Drive Club Bikes. I'm assuming that's just a motorbike version of Drive Club. Ducati. EA Sports WRC. Some racing games. Oh, again, a game I never see. Enslaved Odyssey to the West. I am currently, that is again, along with the CSI game, is a game I've got on the shelf. I bought it the other week to replay. I'm about 60% through. I forgot how good of a game that is. If you like Dragon Ball Z, Black Myth Wukong, it's basically, this game is also based on the same story, the Journey to the West. So where the Monkey Man journeys to the West, it's basically that, but like a post-apocalyptic, robotic sort of thing. CSI, Fatal Conspiracy, it's called. It's only like a 10-hour plot, it's just a bit annoying. Yeah, Journey to the West, so if you like, Dragon Ball Z is based on that story. Black Myth Wukong is that Andy Serkis? I did not know that. Yeah, but that's what it's based on, so if you like that sort of stuff, definitely give it a go. I don't know why it needs 2 playthroughs, though. I think it's a difficulty-related one. Ether 1, nice. Fallout 4, Fallout Shelter, nice. Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, I'd probably work on those. They're better Fallout games. If you've got Fallout 4, you've definitely played the worst Fallout there is. Well, I don't know, because 76, I've never played that, so... Fantasy Tower Defense, looks like shovelware. Far Cry 3, 4, 5, Primal New Dawn, nice. Did Far Cry 4 the other week. The co-op trophies were what putting me off, but thankfully someone in the chat joined me and helped me out doing that, which was brilliant. Far Cry Classic Edition. I played that on the Xbox, so I've not got any trophies on it, but it's still a brilliant game. The co-op for New Dawn, yeah, that's the thing with Far Cry games. I don't know why. They just didn't need to add any sort of multiplayer to it. They could have just got away with not doing that. Is it the worst? Really hate Fallout Shelter, but I don't know if that counts. Fallout Shelter, yeah, that's just a mobile game turned into a PlayStation game. But yeah, Fallout, in my opinion, my personal opinion, Fallout 4 is the worst of the Fallouts, just because they added things in that you didn't need adding. My list goes Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and then maybe Fallout 76. Maybe switch them, I don't know, I've never tried 76. That's what I'm waiting for, the Fallout 3 remaster. If it dropped like a shadow drop like Oblivion, would be chef's kiss. Are there only numbered editions of Farming Sim? Or I know, so we've got Farming Simulator 14, 16, 18, and then FIA European Truck Championship. Nice. I plat FC4 a couple of months ago. I was so worried about the online show. It's not, they're not bad, it's just finding people to play. Especially like the 2 that I had trouble with was playing co-op. So you have to join someone's game and play as the other character and then do one of those base takeover things. And then the other one was to do like a vehicle takeover while in the passenger seat. They were the 2 that it was like scuppering me. I just noticed as well, farming simulators are on the Vita. What the hell? I didn't even know they were out for the Vita. Final Horizon, Football Striker, and I'm guessing Shovelware, especially since that took 15 minutes. Let's just say that. Yeah, those are the ones I was worried about, but a rando came across and helped. Nice. Can always. It's nice that you get randoms from time to time that will help. Oh, funny truck again, 6-minute plat. Okay, we got a big boy here. So first off, Game of Thrones again. If you do trophy hunting, Telltale Games are just a nice, easy plot along. Game of Thrones is probably one of the worst Telltale games, from my opinion. It felt like, I know, we'll put a couple of actors from the show into the game, make this random story up that has nothing to do with what's going on, loosely tie it to the show, and there we go. That's kind of what it was, and you could tell that that's all it was. But this one, bad boy. Anyone that's tried to get the Gears of War Platinum, whether that's the Platinum or the 100% achievement on Xbox when it originally came out, know that you've got to get 10,000 kills in multiplayer. And that is absolutely disgusting. Oh, strange, I tried it once, thought I'd love it. Disappointed with the fan out, it's boring. They're the best chill games. All right, okay. I thought of that about Power Wash Simulator, but oh boy, was I wrong. Then another shovelware there. God of War Ragnarok. Brilliant platinums, brilliant stories, brilliant games. If you've not played them, I don't know, you definitely should have played them. Brilliant. Gears of War is a brilliant game, but the fact that you need to do the multiplayer section, and the multiplayer section needs you to get 10,000 kills, they could have got away with doing what most remasters do these days and get rid of the multiplayer trophies. There's no need for them. The PS3 was littered with them. The Xbox 360 was littered with them. There's no need for them. So they could have just got rid of them, but for some reason when they remastered it, they kept the trophy list the same. Power Wash does walk the line of chill and tedious. Okay, Gravel. Guessing that's a racing game. Right, okay. It's like a Colin McRae game. Then we got Grid 2, 170 hours, 200 hours. What takes so long with those games? Yeah, they definitely should. They shouldn't be tied to the actual platinum. They should be like classed as like DLC trophies where they don't affect the platinum obtaining. Gris, again, a game. It's on the list for the 30 platinums in 30 days when we get round to it. So I am looking forward to getting that one done. Hardware Rivals, another racing game. To be honest, I don't normally play racing games. I played Need for Speed, the 2015 one. I wanted to do like a video where I got the platinum by using like the beginning car. So the first car you get, just keep that and get the platinum. But that's the only racing game I've ever got a platinum for. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Nice. Again, another one I really like the look of. And again, it was another one of those in those Call of Duty days that just got missed. Helldivers 2. I'm not a fan of it. I know, again, this was one of the games that everyone raved about, said it was amazing, said that it was the best thing since sliced bread. But no, it just wasn't for me. Now, this is something as well that I really want to try, but obviously the length, I can't put it in a challenge video or anything. But it's Her Majesty's Spiffing. From what I've seen, it's like a meme game. It's like a lot of British colloquialisms, British humour, a little bit like Thank Goodness You're Here, but a different game style. Combat. All right, okay. High on Life. Now, again, this is one I had to give up on because 4 times I played the game and 4 times one of the trophies wouldn't pop. It was bugged. So I don't know how other people have done it, but for some reason, I did it over the span of 2 different PlayStations. I had my original PlayStation 5, and then when I bought the PS5 Pro, tried it. It must be just, I don't know, like my account or something. I don't know, but the trophy just wouldn't pop. There's like a one where you've got to buy everything from the shop, and there's like a bouncy ball that you buy, and once you buy it, it disappears, but it doesn't actually register as you're buying it on the trophy thing, so it just doesn't pop. So this will forever probably be sat undone because I refuse to boot it back up. Hitman Go, I might throw these into challenge videos, but I'm not a fan of them. I watched them, and I know, don't be wrong, with like doing 30 platinums in 30 days, 10 platinums in 10 days, alphabet challenges, out like that, you've got to have a little bit of fun, but you've also got to have a little bit of practicality and get stuff done out of the way. Problem is, this game, I know that I'm just going to be looking at that screen, pressing buttons, following instructions. You're not going to be playing the game. You're literally just going to be like beat for beat, button for button, pressing what it says to press. So I just don't think it's worth getting it. But you never know. If I get down to a couple of days and I need a bunch of quick trophies, then maybe that one will get done. Horizon Forbidden West, Horizon Zero Dawn. They are, again, yeah, exactly with the Tomb Raider one. Tomb Raider goes the same. Horizon Forbidden West, Horizon Zero Dawn. Again, 2 of my top 5 franchises to come out since the PlayStation 4. The story is amazing. The atmosphere is amazing. The setting is amazing. The whole thing, like the AI with the world ending and the AI taking over, and then the mechanical plants and mechanical animals coming around. I don't know, they're just really good. Forbidden West's really good as well. I was gutted that the new Horizon game is some random multiplayer shooter thing. I really want to, obviously, Forbidden West ended on a cliffhanger, so I'm really looking forward to actually finishing the story whenever we get round to doing that. Escape Academy campaign on Xbox 4 times and got nice. Oh yeah, it did take you 3 weeks, I've just noticed. Then we got Hot Wheels Unleashed Turbocharged 2. Nice. I'm guessing they are... Yeah, it's like racing games. Sweet. Immortals of Aveum. This was a game I wanted to try when it first came out. It's like a first-person shooter, but instead of guns, it's like magic. But, well, I think, is it? Or is that a different one? Yeah, it is. But, yeah, I just didn't. When I looked at the amount of time it was going to take, then I was like, nah, no thank you. Infamous First Light, Infamous Second Son. Infamous First Light, I really enjoyed. It's quite straightforward. It says 20 hours, but it definitely didn't take that long. I think it took me, bear in mind I had 2 trophies when I started it. I think it took me about 8, 10 maybe. Second Son, I booted that up the other day, and again, the 6-axis thing with like shaking your controller to fill the spray can up. It's just like, nah, I need to be able to turn it off, and I don't think you can. Again, It Takes Two. Again, it's like a co-op game. I normally play stuff on my own. So, Jack and Jill DX, 11 minutes. So, probably shovelware. Infamous, don't be wrong, Infamous is great. I love the story. I love the franchise. Especially the first one. The first one, I remember when it first came out, it was brilliant. It's just the whole... Like, Second Son came out with the PS4. It was like a release title. So it needed to show off the 6-axis part of the controller, which unfortunately was just, love that. I will get down to that. Jasan, again, I made a TikTok about that the other day. It's a nice, chill, relaxed one. Don't be wrong, you still need to keep an eye on a guide for the collectibles, otherwise you'll be playing it twice or you'll be doing chapter select twice, but it's pretty straightforward. Killing Floor 2, nice. Killzone, love Killzone games. Unfortunately, they are all unobtainable now, except for, I think it's called Liberation, which is like a PSP or PS Vita port on the PlayStation Plus catalog. And then we got LA Noire, PS3 and PS4. Yes, Sam is a love LA Noire. To be fair, I might actually go back and play the PS4 one at some point. We did the PS3 one as a cleanup video, so if you haven't checked that out on the YouTube channel, it's there. It's part of my cleanup section, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a bit difficult to get the hang of because I hadn't played it for so long. I was picking up like towards the end of the story, so maybe playing it from the beginning it might be a bit better. Jack and Jill went up the hill to smoke with it. It definitely was groundbreaking. It's basically where mocap came in. So you've got games like Assassin's Creed. You've got games like Call of Duty. You've got games like God of War, Last of Us Part 2. All those games can do what they can do because of what LA Noire did. We wouldn't have as good mocap, in my opinion, if was it Rockstar Bondi that made LA Noire? They're the reason that we at least have it the way we have it. It was like the first game to use real actors, real faces. In my opinion, if there's another one that was out before that, let me know. But I honestly think that it's I call it the grandfather of mocap, because it's literally what everyone else went with after that game came out. LA Noire is in my cleanup on all five systems. Damn. Lake, again, another brilliant one. I made a TikTok about that the other day. Basically play a woman who has gone back to her hometown because her dad retired as a postman, and you take up his job as a postman, and you're catching up with old family members, old friends, old jobs. It's pretty straightforward. It's very hard to miss any of the trophies. It's just, again, another one of those nice, chill, relax, turn your brain off type games. Yeah, it's a cute indie game. Mocat, there's literally a character called... Oh, is there? There we go, Lara Croft Go, again, another one of those. Learn to Play Volume 2, Simple Shooter, 5 minutes, okay. Lego Marvel Superheroes, Universe in Peril. What's the difference between my Lego one, then? See, I got Lego Marvel Superheroes. What's the difference? Is it Oh, it's a Vita game, that's what it is. Okay, that makes sense. Life is Strange 2, Before the Storm, True Colors, Lost Records is... I think it's a similar story, or made by the same people, I don't know. But I think it's Wilco in the chat who's a regular, always keeps telling me to play these. Just don't have time. But maybe the length of them can put at least one of them maybe put into a challenge. You love Life is Strange. Again, that's another... I recently started following a Scottish lad called Donny. And he, funnily enough, before I went live, his TikTok came up where he finished playing one of these and said it was unreal. Every person I've spoke to says they're really good, so definitely have to maybe give them a go at some point soon. Lost Records, Lost Words, Lydia, 52 minutes, Mace, Tower Defense, Mafia 2. Mafia games I love. Mafia 2 is a pain in the backside just because of the wanted posters. Mafia 1's got that racing classic mode, Mafia 2's got the wanted posters, and Mafia 3 is just an all-right buggy mess, so you're going to have a struggle with any of the Mafias, but Mafia 2 is probably my favourite. I think they were the first to use... Yeah, I think that's right. Oh, you follow him as well? Yeah, I was going to say, he's been on my feed quite a lot recently. Guardians of the Galaxy, again, I've said this in a few videos. This came out too close to Avengers for me to actually want to play it. It was a bit of a letdown, Avengers. So when this came out and it looked very similar, especially in art style and gameplay, I avoided it. Now, again, something that people say in the chat and in the comments of the videos is that I need to give it a proper go, which, again, a 20-hour platinum, it's only a 3 out of 10. It's probably worth doing. Mafia 3 gives me... I've got about 20% of the trophies on Mafia 3, and the bugs alone are just, again, putting me off. Yeah, that's what I've heard. The problem was, I played Avengers, absolutely hated it, and then not long after this came out, and again, it was more like the art style, like the games looked like... In my opinion, Guardians of the Galaxy looked like a DLC to the Avengers when you looked at them side by side, so it was that completely put me off. I'd like to see gameplay for the God of War. Yeah, I think God of War... So my predictions for the state of play is we're definitely getting Wolverine because Insomniac tweeted, so we're definitely getting something on Wolverine. Gameplay for John Wick, God of War Trilogy Remaster, and announcements for the next God of War game, which is rumoured to be Atreus' mum. So maybe that. And then, we're going to get a bunch of Japanese, like Monster Hunter World, Final Fantasy stuff, because it's always the case with them. But my big ones that I want to see is John Wick, Wolverine, God of War, anything God of War related. The last God of War I didn't play. It's a good job. I nearly bought Sons of Sparta straight after the state of play. I think it's called Sons of Sparta, the side-scrolling one. And it wouldn't load on my PlayStation, and I was so glad that it didn't, because for 3 days then, all I had was TikToks of people slating how bad it was. And so I was like, whew, missed one there. Yeah, I think we're actually I do think we'll get gameplay. I don't think they would have announced see you tomorrow or see you Tuesday or whatever it was. I don't think Insomniac would have tweeted with just another trailer. I think they would have... They've only done it because we're going to see some sort of gameplay, whether it be section of a level, a walkthrough. I think that's what we're going to get. I don't know what the big section is, because I don't think it'll be Wolverine. Wolverine's already been a big section. God of War was the big section in State of Play, so I don't know what the big chunky bit at the end's going to be. There's been rumours about Last of Us 3. I don't know, because I think, again, like Insomniac, I think Naughty Dog would have tweeted something. And unless I've missed it, I don't think I have, but unless I've missed it, I think they would have. Right. Telltale, never played the Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale. I've heard that it's really good. And then we've got Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man Remastered, and Miles Morales. We are currently working on Miles Morales PS4. Now, I've got the Miles Morales PS5, but we're doing a cleanup video, so Miles Morales is the next one on my list. So I've been playing that the last couple of days off stream. Intergalactic, I knew there was... Do you know what? We might see something on Intergalactic rather than Last of Us. Or they might do an Intergalactic section, and then as it's ending, play like The Last of Us, do, you know, the guitar from The Last of Us. Maybe they'll play that at the end with like a see you in 2027, because I know that some developers do that. They'll play what's coming out this year and then hint like Bethesda did with, I believe, like Elder Scrolls 6, although Elder Scrolls 6 was like, what, five years ago that they announced it, maybe longer. But normally developers do that, so that it might fade out. Intergalactic might fade out, and then from fading out, you'll just hear the strum of The Last of Us. That maybe that's what we'll see. Yeah, like just a small hint, just to let everyone know. Yeah, we're doing it. Love the Mass Effect, 100% on it. Yes, if you haven't already, obviously, if you are subscribed, great. If you're not subscribed, but on the YouTube channel, we have got the platinum for each of the Mass Effects. Not Andromeda, we will get round to that, let's face it. No one really likes Andromeda, but we've got Mass Effect 1, 2, 3 platinum done on the channel, a video for each of them. Or maybe thinking of doing a nice long chunky one for it as well. But we got Mass Effect, and on the PS, I didn't even know there was a PS3 version. I knew that because the Mass Effect was originally on the Xbox. I didn't think it come out for the PS3, and if it did come out for the PS3, it didn't. I didn't realize it had trophies. Honest to God, I remember years ago that I was proper gutted with the way Mass Effect ended. But so the way that it ended, a lot of people, including myself, were not too happy with it. But I think what it was we had years of waiting to build up to the end, and I think the accumulation of waiting and the anticipations what let it down. Like I say, I've done all 3 of them. I played every Mass Effect back to back to back, so 1 to 3 non-stop. So as soon as I finished Mass Effect and got the platinum, went on to Mass Effect 2. I'm playing it all as one long story. It is. I think it's better than when it came out. It's not as bad as you remember. I might have to power it up. But so we got Mass Effect. So you've got it twice on the PS3 and the PS4. Nice. Matchbox Driving Adventures. Nice. 20 Metro. The Metro games I've never played. I've seen a few things, but I've never played them. Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. Again, I've never watched Lord of the Rings. So because I've never watched Lord of the Rings games just don't. No, I won't say don't appeal to me, but I can take or leave them. Do you know what I mean? MotoGP. You like your racing games, don't you, Equinox? MotorStorm Apocalypse, which is now unobtainable. Sweet. MotorStorm RC. Mr. Masagi, which is at less than an hour. Murdered Soul Suspect. Now, if you've got... It was only on PS3. I see that I realised that it's on PS4 now. If you need a quick platinum as well, Murdered Soul Suspect's a good game. You play, obviously, a private eye or a detective that obviously gets killed, and you solve your own murder. It's, as a ghost, it's pretty good. And then we get to the meme section. So we got Peppa Pig, My Name is Mayo, My Name is Mayo on the Vita, My Name is Mayo 2, and My Name is Mayo 3. Nice. So a lot of people, I've said in a few videos, obviously, My Name is Mayo is one of the most popular shovelware, but people say now that it is no longer shovelware and has worked its way up to an acceptable platinum just because of the memes. Yeah, defo ahead of its time, defo. There we go, like Need for Speed. That's what I mean. Like I've got Peppa Pig. I haven't got My Name is Mayo, but like I say, a lot of people now say that My Name is Mayo is acceptable just because of well, I think it's because of how bad shovelware can actually get compared to this. But again, I've not played it, so I couldn't comment. And you definitely love racing games. Need for Speed Heat, Need for Speed Payback, Most Wanted, Rivals, Shift. You're just missing Hot Pursuit there out of the old ones. The Sheep P. Nier Automata, nice. No Man's Sky. Oh, I was going to say, have you got No Seconds, but it's an auto pop from the original one. No mail for you except in sandwiches. Let's go. Ba-dum-bum. Has he got the run? What do you mean the run? Is that the name of a game, or do you mean Nubler is a 1 hour platinum? Nice. Onrush. Outriders. Oh, Outriders. I've heard of that. Isn't that like a shutdown multiplayer game now? No Man's Grind. Oh, Need for Speed. Oh, the run's missing as well. Yeah, there you go. No Man's is No Man's that bad? It says it's a 2 out of 10, 25 out. I've never played No Man's Sky. Can you actually? Is it free to play? How much is it? No Man's Sky PlayStation. Oh, it's only 16 quid. Oh, all right. You love no. Don't get me wrong. Again, that was another one of those games that promised the world and like flopped. So when everything came, it was one of those times where I didn't buy games like on release, so I'd always wait a little bit. And this one just got slated to high heaven, so it was just something I never picked up. Probably can cheese it. Don't know. Let's see what it says. Guides, custom relax mode, complete tutorials, and the rest of the bronze. 43,200 in-game minutes. This is a separate stage that takes approximately 12 to 13 real-world hours to get extreme survival. Oh my days. Okay, that might be a game I don't platinum. Oh no, I don't see a big deal about auto pops. Some people think that they lessen a list. I don't really care. Unless you're auto popping, like, I think one of the very first trophy lists I did in the comments section. In the comments section, people were saying that it's like a fake account. I think it might have been my very first one. No. Oh, never mind. But I think like those types of auto pops, those I don't agree with. But in terms of is Light No Fire No Man's Sky sequel? Yeah, don't be wrong. Like they've got like a Pokemon thing in there now as well. Oh, that was it. Outriders. Oh, it's an RPG. All right, okay. Aiden was good. So if you go into the link in the description, there's a link to the Discord, and in there it is a section that says rate my trophies. If you just put your PSN profile in there, we are working through them one at a time. You'll see where I'm up to because I will have put a heart next to each one that's been done. If you do want your list jumping to the top and you want to be the next one, then you just need to become a member. One of the perks of becoming a member is you get your profile done straight away. We are up to date with member videos, member lists. So the members I've got have all had their list done. So it is the next one that we do. So the next stream or the next video I make on it. But you don't need to, like I say, you don't need to become a member. It's not just saying that it's one of the perks, but we will work through the list one at a time. Auto pops are fine if you already played a game on PS4 and it's released on PS5. Just weird when some players instead of the PS5 just to get yes. So like for example, I'm playing Miles Morales now because I've done it wrong, not the wrong way around, but I played it on the PS4, stopped playing it, played it on the PS5, and then now it can't auto pop because it's the other way around. So I'm having to play Miles Morales again. Right, okay. Pinball again, another bit of a shovelware. Plants vs Zombies, nice. Garden Warfare, Valhalla. Oh yeah, I've got one trophy on Valhalla, but again, like I say, we're doing the Assassin's Creed games all in order. We're on 3 at the minute, so we want to get 3 done by the end of the month so we can play 4 and so on. Project Cars, Prototype 2. Now, Prototype is a game franchise I don't know why they've never made more of. It's very much a brilliant game. It's like back in the days when they tried to do like more open worlds like Infamous. You've got Prototype 2, you've got The Darkness. Don't do auto pops myself. I did. Yeah, exactly. Watch the trailer sometime. It looked amazeballs. I'll check it out in a minute. I'll check it out after this. I regret playing these shovelware games. I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't do them again if it was to start again, except for obviously Mayo's got to be done. Along with collectibles, yeah. From what I've seen, just Rage 2, Quake 2, nice. Rally Rate, you little bit of a race demon here, aren't you? I think mine's on here as well. Yeah, I've got the original one. I've got 37% of them. Then we got Ratchet and Clank on the PS4, Cracking Time into the... Do you know what I didn't realize? There's so many Ratchet and Clanks. So many. I went into my local CEX the other week and there was a ton of them that I had no idea that were out. And again, tip for anyone that's here, if you've got a PS3, do what I'm about to say. Boot up your PS3 if you've not been on it for a long time, or if you've been and sold it years ago and you get a new one. boot it up and go into your download history. At PlayStation Plus, if you remember, it was originally just one game a month on the PS3, along with some minis and what have you. The amount of games I have got on my PlayStation 3 that I did not know that I had, Ratchet & Clank All for One is one of them, Vanquish, Burnout Paradise, God of War, Jak and Daxter 2, God of War 2. There's so many games on there that I got from the PlayStation Plus that I had no idea. So make sure that if you've got a PS3 or you do buy a PS3 in the near future, go into your download list and check what you actually might have purchased. It was unreal the amount I had. There was a leak that Prototype is getting a remake. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm gone are the days where I'm just playing sequels until like afterwards. Remnant 2. I've heard that that's a hefty game as well. Resistance is one again, another franchise from the PS3 era that I don't know why it never made it to like PS4, PS5. Now, whether that's, I'm sure it's not a dead company. No, just, yeah, it's Insomniac, mate. Oh, well, clearly they're busy making other games instead of Resistance. So obviously they're making Wolverine, so we can let that lie. But I do think that this franchise should get a either a remake or a sequel or something. I just love the premise, World War II, but instead of Germans, it's aliens. Rime, Riptide, River Pirates, okay. Road Bustle, okay, that's a RoboCop Rogue City, love them. So RoboCop Rogue City and the Terminator game, like love letters to the 80s. I loved playing Rogue City because they literally created like the police station and kept all the actors' faces the same, and it was like walking straight in playing the movie. I really love that about the game, and literally felt like RoboCop. Now, I haven't tried Unfinished Business, but I've heard it's basically like a glorified DLC, similar game, different story. Why is that grayed out? Have you just like deleted your own message or something? Why is it retracted? Did you do that, Griff, or did that do it itself? Rocket League, again, I've got like one trophy. People saying it's definitely, I should like, it can be cheesed pretty quickly. So Sony should have got Blue Point working on Resistance and Killzone remakes instead of closing them. Yeah, definitely. Nostalgic for sure. Prototype 2, though, I completed off. Nice. Saints Row the Third, Saints Row games, absolutely love. We got, that was one, again, another one we got on a cleanup because I didn't have too many trophies left to get. Sebastian Loeb Rally Severed. Look, no, it's Severed Steel. What? I'm sure that said PS3, then PS4 it did. Is it cause, have I typed that wrong? Severed. Not Severed Steel, just Severed. There it is. Oh, you removed it. All right, I was just making sure because it's, wasn't sure. Okay, random. Okay. Bit of a weird one. Oh, I've been, do you know what? I haven't got the DLC. I was looking, it's £1.50 in CEX. Do you know what? Nice one for that. Because I think if you go here now, yeah, 65%. I don't know like all the platinums, but I didn't know there was a, oh, I'm going into town tomorrow. It's only £1.50. I might have to pick that up. It was on the Vita, made use of the touch screen. Right. Wait, yeah. Crime and Punishment, Sherlock Holmes story. Sweet. Again, The Devil's Daughter. Sweet. Sly 2, Band of Thieves. Sly Cooper and Sly Cooper. So one's the Vita version, one's the PS3. There's a PS4 version now as well. So maybe give that a go. But Sly Raccoon, brilliant game. Underrated PlayStation mascot, in my opinion. I don't think it gets the love that it deserves, or hasn't had the love that it deserves in a long time. So be nice again also to see something along those lines. Maybe at a remake or something. Pretty sure that the saves are different for the full package version, so you have to start from the beginning, but only the pro. That's what I'm saying. So that's not too bad. I don't mind replaying the beginning bit just to get to the DLC. Slide. What's that? Have a look. Let's have a look. Oh. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think it got the love that it deserved. Oh, it's like a puzzle game. All right, okay. Sniper Elite game, brilliant. I've never played in a I never played a Sniper Elite game up until Sniper Elite Resistance, which was the most recent one that was released, and I had an absolute blast with it. So much so that I keep meaning to play another Sniper Elite game, but it's way down on the list. But I will definitely try to play another one at some point, but just the amount of time it takes to play them is just unreal. Slide puzzle. Oh, yeah, hey, I didn't get that. Slide puzzles. You slide them across. Hey, okay. I'm an idiot. Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. Space Defend. Spec Ops: The Line. Now, if you've never played this game, it is unreal. Has one of the most thought-provoking, moving, difficult stories to a game that you'll play. I remember playing it years ago. I've got a good chunk of the trophies, but I haven't finished them. I need to go back and do that and play it all over again. I got it. I bought it the other week because I just wanted I want to experience the story again. It's been so much time that it'd be nice to play it over again. Need to do Sniper Elite 5 and Resistance. Resistance is a really good game. I enjoyed myself with it. Splash Cars, nice. Square Boy versus Bullies. Okay, Pod Racing, nice. Jedi Fallen Order. Brilliant game. Jedi Survivor's better, but the maps in Fallen Order and like the maps in them to get around are absolutely disgusting. Finding everything, all the locations, such a difficult. It's definitely not a 3 out of 10, especially if you can't orientate yourself with the map. It's a beautiful but horrible story. It is. Starfall Defenders, Storm Boy, Super Destronaut DX2, only half an hour. Super Exploding Zoo, okay. Super Woden GP, again, you killing the racing games here. Swamp Defense, Tabletop Racing World Tour. Tales from the Borderland, again, another Telltale game I need to try. Terminator Salvation on the PS3, that was, I don't know if it was for anyone else, but that was my first foray into Platinum trophies. I think it was like the second Platinum I got. WWE Legends of WrestleMania was the first one, but this was like the one I actually was like, oh, Platinum trophies, let's go for one. Yo, John Robbo, thank you for the follow to the sub. Welcome in. Assault Legends, we'll have a look. Means going up all the way to the top. I'll have a look at the end of this. Terminator Resistance, again, it's the same people that did the RoboCop Unfinished Business on Rogue City. Brilliant game. Again, a love letter to the 80s, a love letter to the Terminator franchise. Yeah, it's a classic, easy PS3 Platinum. I agree. Artful Escape. Again, I made a TikTok about this the other day. Brilliant game. If you like music, if you like side-scrolling, if you like eclectic games, it's definitely one to try. It doesn't take too long. It's very difficult to get any of the missables because there's a chapter select. Definitely, if you like it. If you like especially if you like music, give it a go. Oh, Asphalt Legends. I'll have a look. The Darkness 2. Again, this was the first one came out, if I remember rightly, before trophies were initiated. So you can't get the Darkness 1 trophies, which is why I never really bothered with this one. The Deadly Tower of Monsters. Not played that. The Gardens Between. Again, another quick, good one. It's like the mechanics is like a fast-forward rewind puzzle game. You play two kids who are reminiscing about being neighbors. I won't go into too much detail because it's definitely worth playing and experiencing for yourself. But if you haven't already, definitely give it a go. The Grand Tour again. Okay. Last of Us Part 1, Last of Us 2, Last of Us 2 Remastered. Sweet. The Light in the Darkness. Now, this is a free game that you can get on the PlayStation. It sort of follows a not nice part of the World War II. But it's very thought-provoking. It's very good. Very weird art style, but I enjoyed playing it. It doesn't take too long either. So it's free to play. Give it a go. Check it out. It's a Platinum. You can do it. The Order 1886. Again, I thought this was delisted, but a couple of people have pointed out to me that it's not. And you can actually get it digitally. So I think I need to get this because I really want to play it. I remember wanting it when it first came out for the PlayStation, but all the PS4s that were on sale at the time didn't have it bundled, and I could only really buy the bundle. So I ended up getting, I think it was Infamous Second Son instead of this. So I definitely want to play it. The Walking Dead, again, quality, amazing. As you can see, he's done it 3 times. Brilliant story. Then we've got The Walking Dead, A New Frontier. Nice. The Walking Dead Final Season. Wolf Among Us. I think you've got pretty much all of the Telltale games as well. Yeah, overpriced at launch for sure. No, Robbo, the Order 1886 doesn't have multiplayer trophies. Not that I'm aware. I'll double check for you. Might as well while we're here. But I'm almost certain there's none. Yeah, no, I don't think there's multiplayer in the game. I hated the Order. It was a bore. It's a lot like Dark Pictures. Really? Thunder, Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep. Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Okay. Tome, again, a game I've heard pretty decent. Tokyo Run. Let's have a look. Tokyo Run, PS4. Okay. The Division and The Division 2, hefty games. I tried playing The Division again the other day and realized there's a lot that goes into getting that platinum. More time than I have to dedicate into it. Tomb Raider, the OG one, which has multiplayer trophies in it. So shout out to you. Shout out to you. Same with Uncharted. You've got the ones with the multiplayer trophies in. You got all the Uncharted. Nice. Unpacking, again, brilliant game. So much so you did it twice. To be fair, I'm thinking of doing it twice just because it's a pretty chill game. Viewfinder is, again, a brilliant game. It's one of those like perception ones. So you take a picture, or you pick a picture up and you move it, and you can actually like walk through and use it to create bridges and stuff. It's hard to explain, but it's really good. Warhammer 40,000. Never played Warhammer games, never seen anything. I know that there's like a ton of lore, there's a ton of stuff about it, but I've never really played them. A lot of the orders like an entire episode where you do nothing. Really? Okay. That's probably where the time goes into it. What Remains of Edith Finch? Again, if you've got the PS5, get the PS5 version. That's the one with the platinum. PS4 only has a 100%, but PS5 comes with a platinum. So definitely give that a go. Brilliant story. I put it off for years thinking it was just some sort of walking simulator. It's not. It's got a brilliant story, a heartwarming, thought-provoking story that you will probably enjoy more than you expect it to. I know I did anyway. Warhammer logo. I've heard. I've heard. Wolfenstein: The New Order and The Old Blood. These are the ones with the relatively normal trophies, isn't it? 2 that's got mine leaving. 150 hours for World War Z. What takes so long? And then, okay, if you didn't have a lot of racing games above, this cements it. WRC 10, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 9, 9. Generations, and then you got Wreckfest, Zombie. That is a lot of racing games. I'm guessing you like World Rally Championship because there's a lot of rally games up above as well. Wreckfest, Zombie Army Defender, and Zombie Army Trilogy. Nice. Yeah, nice WRC collection. And then we've got it, 287 platinums. So what we do now is we have a look through his milestones. So we can have a look. So his first trophy was Batman Arkham Asylum Free Flow. His first platinum was Uncharted 2, which was 15 years ago. Then 10th platinum was Need for Speed Most Wanted. 20th was Ratchet & Clank Into the Nexus. 30th, Farming Simulator. Let's go, let's go. 40th, Sherlock Holmes. 50th, Tales from the Borderlands. Just like to see... just want to make sure there's no... What the heck? Where did that... There's no shovelware in your list. In your milestone, sorry. 75th, Sebastian Loeb Rally. Gravel is your 100th. Ooh, 125 is your first shovelware game. 150, Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. 175, Wolfenstein Old Blood. Your fastest platinum, obviously, was the Auto Popper No Man's Sky. 200 platinum, sweet, Ragnarok. Then we've got Wolfenstein New Order. Then we've got Modern Warfare 3. So you only got Modern Warfare 3 2 years ago. And your latest platinum, which was 3 weeks ago, which is Bluey. Let's go. And we've got 163 ultra rare trophies. Let's have a look. How many of these are platinums? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21. Got 25 ultra rare platinums. Damn, son. And then do we have... And your trophy cabinet, we've got the World at War Platinum, the Modern Warfare 2 Platinum, and the Modern Warfare 3 Platinum. Oh, does it? Oh, ignore me then. Sat there counting like an idiot. And there we go. So there we have Equinox's PSN profile. Guys, remember, if you do want your profile checking out, make sure to subscribe, like the video, pop your name, click on the link in the description and pop your name in the Rate My Trophy section. Members get jumped to the top of the list, and until next time, we'll catch you all later.